This is a series of videos. Please refer to methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product. We'll use the 6mm green chenille yarn to make the caterpillar's body. Wrap the yarn around your little finger, then bring it up to your index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. The yarn can be pulled freely like this. Whether you wrap the yarn around your little finger will influence the tightness of the yarn. If you find it's too tight to pull the yarn, you don't need to wrap the yarn around your little finger. Working into a magic ring. Make a loop around your middle and ring fingers. Pinch a crossover of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch and then work 8 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. We start each round with a chain stitch and end with a slip stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning and the slip stitch at the end won't be counted into the number of stitches. We use a 6mm crochet hook. Work 1 chain stitch. Insert hook into a ring. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the ring. Now a magic ring is formed on middle finger. Working into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your little finger. Then bring it to the index finger. Make a loop around your middle finger. Pinch the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into a loop on your middle finger. Yarn round hook, pull up a loop. The loop on the middle finger becomes a magic ring. Yarn round hook, pull the yarn through the loop on hook. That's a chain stitch. First, work a chain stitch. Yarn round hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. Such a V shape is formed on the side. The chain stitch serves as the beginning of this round. Then work 8 single crochets. Insert hook into the magic ring. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the magic ring. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn round hook, pull the yarn through both loops on hook. That's a single crochet. Insert hook into a magic ring. Hook the yarn, pull up a loop through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn round hook, pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done. Such a V shape on the side stands for 1 stitch. Place a marker in the first stitch. The marker needs to go through both loops of the V shape. Remember to mark the first stitch of every round. Continue to work 7 more single crochets. Insert hook into a magic ring, hook the yarn, and pull up a loop. There are 2 loops on hook. Yarn around hook, pull the yarn through both loops on hook. That's a way to make the single crochet. Continue to work 6 more single crochets in the same way. As the chenille yarn has a large friction, so pay attention to the tightness of the yarn during crocheting. Keep the yarn in consistent tightness. Now 8 single crochets have finished. There are 8 V shapes on the side. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Now work 1 slip stitch in the marked stitch to join this round. Remove the marker. Insert hook into the first stitch. Yarn around the hook and pull up a loop through the stitch. Then pull the first loop on hook through the original one on the hook. That's 1 slip stitch. Slip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the stitch, and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a slip stitch. We should pull the yarn tight when we work the slip stitch. There's a little V shape which is formed after we work the slip stitch, but we don't count the slip stitch into a number of the stitches. Now round 1 is done.